Well, hello, Facebook Live. Happy first day of spring. I am out here in my woods, which, to be honest with you, is one of my favorite places to be. It's probably why I bought a farm 25 years ago. When life gets crazy and I am not sure where I'm going, what I'm doing, or just stressed out or worried about anything, I've always had this land. And I've always had this farm to be able to, come out and do some what they call forest bathing or park, watching and just being out in nature. And this has been a hell of a week, hasn't it? Yikes. It's hard to even fathom what's going on in this world and what we're about in for. As a nurse, it's hard for me not to be pessimistic. I understand the people quotient in how infections spread, but as just a regular person, I'm hoping for the best. But either way, I just wanted to forego my weekly live this week that I was going to do my second step on conflict and accountability conversations, and just really talk about what we're going through, and as leaders, what the things that we need to do. Because to be honest with you, I'd rather just bury my head in the sand and be under a blanket and get some popcorn with some Snickers bar and some Diet Pepsi and just watch Netflix and kind of forget that the whole world is going on around us. But we can't do that, right? We're adults and we can't do that. And so if you feel like doing that, though, do it for a bit. My mom used to always say, when we would feel bad about something, she'd say, it's okay, you can feel bad for a while, but you can't feel bad forever. So give yourself a certain time to feel bad or scared or worried or nervous, and then just decide that you're going to stop. And maybe next week you'll have one more of those moments. But either way, inaction is okay sometimes. So I'm going to do a little exercise that I do when I do a lot of almost every workshop that I have. Because if I talk to people about being a leader, so many people are like, well, I'm not a leader. Oh, it's not me. But let me ask you this. Let me tell you this first. Leadership is influence. Nothing more and nothing less. So whether you influence somebody in a positive way or a negative way, that's your choice on a daily basis, right? On a daily basis, on a minute-to-minute basis, whoever you come in contact with. And so I want each one of you to just think about the people that you influence every day. Maybe it's your kids. Of course it's your kids, employees, siblings, sometimes your parents, often friends, pretty much anybody in your life. And if you influence them, then that makes you a leader. And if you're a leader, then you have some responsibilities. You can't just stick your head in the sand. You can't just go under the blankets and watch Netflix forever. This is the time. I watched Jimmy Fallon last night, and it was pretty profound what he said. I mean, he said, the last time he was doing the Tonight Show from his house, and he said the last time that was anything even remotely like this was during 9/11, and he was on Saturday Night Live, right? And he was watching. Everybody else that was doing the Tonight Show and David Letterman and everybody, and he was watching them, and he said, I'll never forget, David Letterman said, this is what I do. And I can't stop just because we're having a tough time. That's when the world needs us the most. And so Jimmy said last night, he said, so that's the way I'm going to be. It doesn't matter if my kids are making the signs that say Jimmy Fallon, The Tonight Show, and I'm doing it from my basement. I'm here, and I want to offer comic relief, and I want to offer just a minute away. And so as people that influence other people, you have to know that's what our jobs are, right? That's what we're here for, is to influence them in the best way possible. We are in unprecedented times. This is a crazy thing, and we have no idea how great it's going to be or how bad it's going to be, but I guarantee you, I was talking with somebody yesterday morning who got laid off on Monday, and I told her the same thing, as soon as the CDC said that events were canceled for 50, or first it was 100, then it was 50, then it was 10, I became unemployed. And right now I'm unemployed. And she also did coaching for an actual company. She worked for somebody else, but she was laid off on Monday. And we decided, not decided, but we both feel like this is just a moment in our lives that we're going to remember forever. Everything's going to be different from this time forward. And that, I just really feel, yes, there's going to be some bad things come out of this. Some, economic downturn. First and foremost, lives are going to be lost and families are going to be changed. But, the fact is that good things are going to happen too. There's going to be really amazing, smart people who are going to come up with really cool and awesome new gadgets and ways to communicate and connect with other people. And you never know what's going to happen. I mean, there's going to be, who knows, different kinds of services that never, ever were thought of before. And things like, jobs we never had before. So try to, I'm just trying to think about, bad things. But bad things have happened to us in all of our lives personally and in our world. And we're going to get through this. And we're going to be okay. And we're going to pick up the pieces like we do in America. That's how we are. And we're going to figure it out. And as leaders, that's our job. And if you influence anybody, which you do every single day, then you're a leader. And leaders really have to do a couple of things during a crisis. Number one, leaders have to stay calm. They have to stay calm because the truth is that if you've ever watched a leader freak out, what's going to happen to the people? The people are going to freak out. And so if you're the leader at your job, you're the leader in your family, you're the leader in a couple, you're the leader in your small business, it doesn't matter. Freak out behind closed doors. I had a good cry with Wayne last night. He just held me and I bawled. And I'm usually the strong one. But I was worried. And today I woke up and I'm stronger and I feel better. And, leaders have to stay calm and not freak out. 2, leaders have to look at things at a strategic level and really break it down to its simplest form for the people that they love, their children, their employees, their family. Like, look at it, break it down, make it simple, and do those changes, right? And when you do that, you give people often say, just tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. And so as a leader, if you can do that for your people, like just decide this is the plan and you do that and you do that and you do that, they'll be happy to do that. And it'll give them something to do and make them feel good about helping. And also, I see so many kids now, they're learning how to do all kinds of housework and they're learning all about their outdoors and their parents are taking them out. And I mean, a lot of really cool things are happening. Connections are being made, but the parents are taking things one day at a time. So look at it at a strategic level and on a daily basis, retweak it and look at the way it is today, because I'll tell you, as everybody knows here, things are changing hour by hour sometimes. And then the third thing, and there's a lot of things leaders need to do, but today I just wanted to talk about 2 or 3 things. And for number 3, leaders have to be positive. They have to be proactive and positive. They have to tell people, you know what? We're going to do this. It's going to be okay. Even if you don't feel like it is, even if you think, I don't know if we can do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't know if I'm going to run out of food next week. I don't know. You don't tell the kids that, of course. You don't tell your employees, like, oh my gosh, I think the sky might fall, but today it's not. And so what you have to do is you really, really have to be positive and you know, sometimes you just got to talk the talk till you can walk the walk, and do whatever you can to be positive. And because the truth is it's sort of like a baby, right? If the brand new mama or daddy is like nervous, the baby can feel it, and then grandma comes in, and a great aunt comes in, and all of a sudden the baby calms down because the baby can feel it, right? It's a brand new mom. They're not sure what to do, but it's the same thing when you're a leader in your family or in your church or school or at work. If you're the leader and you're positive, that is going to rub off. They're going to look at you and go, oh my gosh, oh good. Whew. I guess things are going to be okay. And you know what, tomorrow if it's not, that's okay. You can figure out what the plan is tomorrow. And but today, be calm, make a plan, and make it out at the simplest level. And 3, be positive. And that's a good start, right? And so I just wanted to check in with you all, tell you I am thinking of each and every one of you and praying that we get through this mostly unscathed, and that we come out a stronger community, a stronger country, a stronger world, right? So happy first day of spring. I'm going to choose to be happy. I'm going to choose to look at the 2 robins in my yard that were just here. I'm so excited about that, and think about the fact that warmer weather is coming, and not worry about whether the coronavirus is going to get worse or not get worse in the warmer weather. I'm just going to enjoy the weather. Okay, so bye for now. Have a great night. Get some good Netflix watching in, maybe, or Prime Video. All right, take care, and bye for now.